Welcome to the recording of the Business Tools for Improved Sheep Performance webinar. This webinar was presented by Ian McLean from Bush Agribusiness on the 9th of December 2021. This is clip 3 of 8 and covers how to keep better records to monitor your livestock inventory.
We'll talk now about how to keep better records. And I suppose to start off with, I've got to acknowledge that I know this isn't easy. There are lots of challenges. You don't get clean musters, you have stock getting through fences, you have stock knocking gates open, you have people leaving gates open, and some of you might even have helpful neighbours that come and do the mustering for you. So it isn't easy, but it's essential for all the reasons we've spoken about. It's your biggest liquid asset, it's your trading asset. We need to have a good handle on what's there and do it. I like looking at other examples outside agriculture, and for this one I think of companies like Woolworths and ARB, both of which have lots of things going on, lots of stock moving around everywhere, going into warehouses, onto shelves, from suppliers in factories and that sort of thing. It's not easy for them to keep track of everything either, but that's part of their core business, is knowing what inventory they've got, whether it be in the shelf, in the warehouse or on a truck, what was sold for the year, what was purchased, all of those things there. They need to know it, and I don't think modern agricultural businesses are any different. It's something you need to know and need to have systems in place within your business to do it. Historically, you may have been able to get away, you have been able to get away without it, and whilst we can all lament for days gone by, they're not coming back. The value of livestock and the value of land mean that it's critical now and not really optional. So I think it's important starting out to work with what you've got. People do have systems in, some are quite effective across the board and do this very well, others less so, but work with what you've got. You'd already have a system of tag colours or age marks. That gives you a very good starting point. So work with what you've got, work out how you can bring that information together, collate it all and reconcile it over a year, and that's what we're trying to do here. I'm a big fan of the KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. So start big picture and then work down to the detail. There's a couple of ways to go about this, which I'll go through. We can look at class names, which are at first pass fairly straightforward. The lambs, weaners, maidens, hoggets, ewes and that sort of thing. But or we can look at them by tag colour, which is year drop, and there is a standardised system for tag colours by year, which some people do use, or you can use your own as long as you're clear on what it is. The challenge with using class names for stock flows, and a lot of you will have done it, is when does a weaner become a hogget? It ties my brain in knots when we're transferring animals from one class to the next, and then we've got animals to the next class coming up. When does that happen? If something dies, did it die in the class it came out of, or the class it went into? When does a class transfer occur? And that sort of thing can be quite confusing to get that all to balance. So what I'm going to go through here is look at another way of doing it, keeping track of it by tag colour, whilst also having the class there as well. And the work we're doing here builds on a lot of work we've done in recent years with cattle herd flows and animal units. I'm doing AEs and also done some work recently with QDAF, looking at sheep, DSC and goat animal units, how we apply that, and that'll be integrated here. And the work we're doing, what I'm going to go through here, is still evolving into producer and client tools. So there's a lot of free animal unit resources available on our website, and then there are other tools we have clients use. These ones here, looking at flocks, are a work in progress, and when they're finalised we'll have them available to clients and public versions on our website.
Thank you for watching this short clip. For more information, please visit www.leadingsheep.com.au.